This video is going to talk about converting different types of measurements, specifically how to convert customary measurements, which are the measurements that we use in America, the foot, the gallon, things of those natures. We're not talking about liters and meters and grams. What we need to remember when we're converting customary units, the first thing you need to know is you need to know the unit rate. So you need to know how many of one thing equals the other. So if I'm talking about horses and flies, let's say if I want to go buy a horse, for every one horse I buy, that is a perfectly good picture of a horse, by the way. If I buy one horse, I'm guaranteed to get 10 flies on that horse. No more, no less, because that's obviously the way that things work when you buy a horse. In this example, it is the way things work. So if I get one horse, I automatically have 10 flies. This is the unit rate. You're comparing one of something to the other measurement. And what you need to remember are two things. You need to remember horse to fly, multiply. So one horse times 10 equals 10 flies. Horse to fly, multiply. But if I want to talk about flies to horse, then I'm going to divide, of course, because 10 divided by 1 equals 1. Let's talk about how to use that in a little bit more of a practical purpose. Say, I don't know, in the real world. If I have 6 feet, and we don't need this anymore. If I have 6 feet, and I want to know how many yards that is, the first thing I need to figure out is I need to figure out which one of these measurements are bigger. And it turns out that yards are bigger than feet. So this is going to be the horse, and this is going to be the fly. So because I'm going from fly to horse, I'm going to divide, of course. But the question is, what am I going to divide? This is where prior knowledge comes in. This is where you know that 3 feet equals 1 yard. So because I'm dividing, because I'm going from fly to horse, divide of course, I'm going to take this 6 and I'm going to divide by whatever number is not 1 here. So I want to divide by 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 6 feet equals 2 yards. Let's take another example. Let's say I'm still looking at feet, and I want to know for 4 feet, how many inches are there? Well, let's take a look. Which one of these would be the horse measurement? Which one of these are the bigger measurement? Feet are bigger than inches, so that's going to be the horse. Inches are going to be the fly. So when I go from horse to fly, I'm going to multiply. So I want to take that 4 feet. What am I going to multiply by again? Well, 1 foot equals 12 inches. And this is again where you can see which one the horse is, because the horse is the one that there's only one of them to equal many inches. 1 horse equals many flies. 1 foot equals many inches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply by that 12. 4 times 12 is 48. 4 feet is the same thing as 48 inches.